Hello everyone, Tawana Michelle here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you have been here before. If you don't know who I am a psychotherapist and recovery coach, and I help folks who are struggling with codependency, narcissistic abuse, and interpersonal trauma. And I am back, guys. I feel like it's been forever since I've been here to make a video for you guys. A couple of weeks, I guess. There's been a lot going on, just life in general. So I am back and yeah, I'm happy about that. Let me know how you guys have been, what's been going on with you. Just kind of tell me in the comment section down below how you guys have been feeling lately. I know there's been more anxiety in the world lately because of issues related to the virus and such. And yeah, so people have been getting sick. So we've been dealing with a lot, but I'm back and I'll tell you what I want to talk to you guys about today. What I want to talk about today is how to avoid gaslighting by the narcissist. And the reason this topic came up for me is, you know, I've been dealing with, not directly, but indirectly, I've been hearing about and seeing and just indirectly faced with people, more specifically women, but this can happen to anyone, but people who have been, women who have been terribly gaslighted, manipulated by their partners, and how they keep falling for it. And I see this over and over. I've experienced it myself personally. So, you know, there's no judgment here. This is a judge-free zone. There's no fault. There's no victim blaming. I understand all that. But it frustrates me that people do this, that people manipulate others and gaslight them and try to make them doubt themselves and make them think a certain way and make them believe things that aren't necessarily true. And it just happens a lot. So I just wanted to talk about how we can avoid falling for these people, because they're obviously very good at it. They're very skillful at manipulating and gaslighting. And, you know, we want to see the good in people. We want to believe what they're telling us. We want to believe things aren't as they appear to be. And so we become easily manipulated because of that. So let's talk about that. You know, gaslighting is basically when someone is manipulating you to make you doubt yourself, to make you lose your self-confidence, to make you feel like basically you're losing your mind, like you're going crazy. And they make you basically doubt your own reality. So we see this a lot when abusers, typically narcissists, are trying to gain some type of control over their victim, their partner. They're trying to make them become where they doubt their own confidence in themselves, and they look to the narcissist to rescue them and to make them feel better about themselves and to make them feel better about who they are. They also will outright blatantly lie about things that their partner, the victim, can be 100% completely sure that this thing happened, and they'll tell them, no, you're making it up, or you must have dreamt that. You must be seeing things. You can even have documented evidence, for instance, if your partner is cheating and you have a text or an email and you see this, and they'll delete it and say, no, you didn't see that. You must have been seeing things. You know, you've been really tired lately, you know, or are you okay? So they're going to flip it around on you and try to make you doubt yourself and make you feel like you're going crazy. And because it happens so much and because they're so good at it, you may find that you fall for it. And so I don't want us to keep falling for that, because when we keep falling for that, we stay stuck in these relationships with these abusers, with these people who continue to hurt us, continue to lie, continue to gaslight, continue to manipulate. So I want to talk about how to avoid doing that. Now, the obvious way to avoid being gaslighted is to not have any contact with the narcissist. Most of you know, if you watch any of my videos, that is my number one recommendation if you can. That's not always possible. You may still be in a relationship with these people. Maybe you haven't left yet. Maybe you don't want to leave. Maybe you share children with these people. Maybe you work with these people if it's not a romantic partner. So no contact is not always possible for everyone. If it is, that is my number one recommendation. The narcissist's main weapon is communication. If they can reel you in, if they can communicate with you and they can get in your mind, then they can gaslight you and they can manipulate you, unless you have been doing the work that you need to do to learn to recognize this and not fall for it. So no contact is the way to go if you can. If you are still dealing with these people and you cannot go no contact with them, then you have to constantly remind yourself and be cognizant of the fact that you are dealing with a narcissist. You have to believe that everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. If you believe that everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie, then that helps you not fall for their lies. That helps you not doubt yourself. Even if you don't have that much confidence in yourself in general, if you know that you're typically an honest person, you're typically a sane person, we all have our moments, but for the most part, you're pretty mentally healthy and sane, and you know what you know. You're pretty reasonable. You're pretty logical. If you know that about yourself, and you know that the person you're dealing with is a narcissist, you want to really stay focused on the fact that I am dealing with someone who is a narcissist. He's a liar. I cannot believe him. Even if I'm not 100% sure of myself, even if I'd like to believe this person because it's so much easier to be in denial when we're dealing with narcissists because we want to see the good in them. We want to believe the love bombing part of them is who they really are. We want to believe that they're really good people and that they really do love us. They just do things that we don't like sometimes. But that's not true. That's true of someone who doesn't have a personality disorder. Everyone does things that we don't like sometimes. And people can hurt us sometimes. And we can forgive them and we can repair the relationship. But when you're dealing with a narcissist and this is intentional harm that's being done to you, they are manipulating you and gaslighting you for the purpose of harming you, for the purpose of having power and control over you, for the purpose of victimizing you, then you're not dealing with someone who occasionally does things that are wrong and it can be repaired. So you have to 100% of the time be aware of who you're dealing with. So even if you're not certain of yourself, even if you're not certain of who you are, you're sure of who they are. You know they're a narcissist. You may question it sometimes, but you want to avoid doing that as well. You have to believe that they're not being honest with you. They are trying to manipulate you. They're trying to make you doubt yourself, doubt your own reality. And they are trying to make you, most importantly, 100% dependent on them. Dependent on them physically, dependent on them mentally, dependent on them financially, and dependent on them intellectually. So they want to make you think you can't trust your own mind, you can't trust your own intellect, therefore you have to turn to them. And by doing that, they have all power and control over you, and they can continue to cheat on you, to lie to you, to abuse you, to disrespect you, to financially exploit you, and whatever else they're doing. So just be aware. I mean, I know it's not always easy. I've been there. And that's what really helped me, guys. I struggled for so long with believing what the narcissist said, being manipulated by him, going back to him, believing he was going to change, believing that what I thought I saw, I didn't see, what I thought I hear, I didn't hear, believing that I can't trust my own reality, so I have to trust his. And that kept me bonded to this person for so long. That kept me in an unhealthy, abusive, dysfunctional relationship for so long. And I finally had to get to where I had to accept this person for who he is. He is a narcissist. He will always be. If you're watching this video, you are likely dealing with a narcissist. He will always be a narcissist. You cannot trust or believe anything that comes out of his mouth. You have to believe what you see, what you hear, and what you know. And if you do that, every day, then you won't be gaslighted by the narcissist. And if you're doing all that, you're probably getting to the point where you're about ready to remove yourself from that situation if you can. If it's not a relationship where you can remove yourself, then you're probably getting to the point where you're able to distance yourself emotionally, at least. Because if we're not emotionally invested with someone, then it's not going to be possible for them to manipulate us. So that's really all I have to say, guys. Just be more aware and try your best to not fall for what these people have to say. Try not to believe them. They're liars, they're manipulators, they're abusers, they're gaslighters. That's who they are. And don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your own reality. You don't even have to have like concrete evidence to confirm what you know. Trust your intuition. Intuitively, we may know something before we know it intellectually, before we have confirmation of it. Intuitively, we may know that they're being dishonest. They're trying to gaslight me. But we talk ourselves out of things because we want to believe these people. Don't do that. Be 100% mindful all the time, every day, of who you're dealing with. You're dealing with a narcissist. And hopefully you're getting to the point where you won't have to for long. But that's all I have, guys. I wanted to bring this information to you guys. Like I said, it's been on my mind a lot. It's been on my heart a lot. I've been seeing it. And I want us to learn to not do this. And I want you all to live your best life. I want you all to live in your fullest potential and do things that serve you and things that are for your highest good and your highest purpose. And the narcissist does not want that for you. So they're going to try to do things to cause the opposite of that, to pull you down from your highest good, from your purpose, from your joy, from your peace. And we don't want that. So let me know, guys, in the comment section down below how you try to avoid being gaslighted by the narcissist. What are some strategies that you have used? Or if you've struggled with being gaslighted by the narcissist, what makes that hard for you? Let me know down below. I'm interested in hearing about that. If you have any questions or topic ideas for future videos, leave that down below as well. And what else? Like this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it out with other people who you think may benefit from it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. What are you waiting on? And thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support. You guys are the best. And until next time, take care. Bye.